Hello and welcome to the programme this Tuesday, the 29th of April. Significant failings have been identified in the police investigation into the Kingsmills murders. 10 Protestant men were shot dead by the IRA in the village near Bessbrook as they made their way home from work. That was almost 50 years ago, and it's been a long journey for justice, for victims' families and for the sole survivor of the attack. Well, today, the police ombudsman found the RUC investigation at the time failed to arrest and interview 11 men who were identified by intelligence, failings that were due in part to insufficient resources. Our reporter Eve Rosado has more.
The families of these men, killed in one of the worst atrocities of the Troubles, have waited and waited and waited.
Let's take you through the timeline. After the attack in 1976, there was an RUC investigation, and the next year, an inquest. But it wasn't until 2011 that they had their first breakthrough in their quest for truth, an investigation by the Historical Inquiries team. It found, amongst other things, that the IRA was responsible and that the victims had been targeted solely because of their religion. Then, in 2013, after further campaigning, the Attorney-General agreed to a fresh inquest. And that same year, a complaint was made to the Police Ombudsman about the handling of that original police investigation. Finally, last year, the inquest finished, but the family said they were dissatisfied. Today, the Ombudsman's findings were released, and there has been a sense of vindication.
The failings are huge. So it's a relief because it's been a long road for us, and all we have wanted is the truth.
Of the many failures identified, which the Ombudsman said took place against a backdrop of wholly insufficient police resources, key for the families are the failure to arrest and interview 11 men identified by intelligence, failure to take important witness statements, no record that the police investigation sought to link the weapons used to other incidents, and missed investigative opportunities in areas such as forensics, fingerprints and palm prints. Alan Black was the sole survivor of the shooting and has dedicated his whole life since to his campaign for truth.
We were vindicated on every complaint that we made, and that did surprise me because we're used to people trying to divert us away from the truth. It can't be the end. If we were to drop that now and say we had done everything that we could, we'd be telling lies. We can do more, and as long as I'm here, I'm going to go after getting the truth because I owe it to the boys.
Some of the families have long believed collusion may have played a role in this incident. Last year, the inquest found no evidence of that, and today the Ombudsman said, due to court rulings, she could make no assessment. What's next for these families isn't yet clear, but they say their fight is not at an end. Eve Rosado, BBC Newsline.